it is a possibility. Maybe on another day we'll look at that. I can use my head for that, but I'm a little more interested in covering some possibilities. I rarely have to go to my head. And I think if you get really good at using your shoulder, you won't find the switch to your head very hard to figure out anyways. It's just a matter of kind of like, if he puts all the weight over there, I just kind of turn in the other direction and use my head. I don't feel like we need to address that. I want to address some other things of, to me, of greater importance right away. If he has his knees off the ground, you're going to find it very hard to connect your shoulder to his hips, okay? Which doesn't mean that he's done something smart or clever, okay? People do this to me all the time, and I think when people don't know what to do about it, it strikes you as like a clever idea. I don't consider it a good idea, okay? He's on me, and he kind of like cranes upwards. Don't go to front headlock. Okay, we'll talk about that later. It's good that you like that. When he's up like this, I obviously, my ability to get my shoulder to this hip, if you just physically look at this, it's kind of obvious that this is not a great position for me. You can hold on to me though, hold on to my body or whatever, it doesn't matter. It feels like he gets more weight onto me, which is why I think a lot of people favor this. The problem is, he's not really controlling me very well. And when I want to, I can just start to get up, okay? And that's what I want you to think about is I'm just gonna get up. What I'm not gonna do is pick him up. I want you to always, whoever your partner is, I want you to think about him as being 300, like, I don't know, maybe 300 pounds isn't a lot of weight for you. Maybe if 300 isn't a lot, then imagine it to be 400, okay? Imagine it to be someone that you could not lift up with like a fireman's carry, okay? I think I'm gonna max at about a 300-pound man, okay? Like, and I don't like the idea of carrying him upstairs. Like, that's probably gonna break my knees, right? So think of him as like, if he's impossibly heavy, okay? Now, I've lifted people much bigger than me with this, mostly because they chose to hold on tight or something like that. But the process is gonna be simple. I'm gonna do it as a solo drill too. But I realized, boom, he came up. You do have a danger of knees and things like that, okay? So I was late to get to his legs. I'm gonna go up on my hands. Just from here, I've taken away a lot of the knee problem. Does that make sense? And I'm just gonna throw the leg up on the outside and start to go up. My goal is to go up, okay? There are people, if he holds on very tight, it is not impossible that I might lift him all the way up off the mat, and I have done that, okay? Like sometimes I'll be able to just, depending on who he is, I may just pick him right up, okay? Like that. Like, I wouldn't really look for that. I wouldn't be hopeful for that. And that's still a lot, like, I think I'm heavier than you maybe, I don't know, but like, it still feels like a lot of effort. So I would avoid that. Sometimes they force that to happen and they'll kind of fall off, but in general, everybody just come down to your elbows and knees, except for Cody, sorry. I put my shoulders over my hands, just like the same principle as elbows over the, like shoulders over elbows. I go shoulders over hands, all right? I step a leg out. I have a cow back, so like my back is very straight. And I'm gonna rotate out and up. And from here, it'll get scrambled. I don't know what he'll do and how he'll move. But my goal is to get out from underneath him, okay? My goal is to try to come up, okay? Sometimes you'll rotate straight onto someone's back. Sometimes he'll run off of you, like, and every now and again, someone will like almost jump on me. And yes, you can actually pick them up, all right? Not if they're 400 pounds, you probably won't. They'll probably slide off of you, which is fine. You wouldn't want to, okay? I'm not really in the game of trying to pick them up, okay? But again, you were just here, shoulders over hands, leg comes out. Now I'm gonna take my weight, start putting it out from underneath him and going up, chin up, chin up. Don't put your chin down, okay? Just think like if you wanted to lift weights, you're gonna have chin more up than down. Here, doing like lunges or something would be hard. Here, it's not so bad, right? Give this a try. 1, 2, 3.